Hello and welcome to your 30-minute dynamic yoga for strength and flexibility. We will begin with a warm-up sequence and then transitioning into a dynamic flow to enhance balance, mobility, and endurance. By the end, we'll closing our practice with a deep stretches sequence focusing on flexibility, and we'll begin in a child's pose today. So please make the way onto the mat whenever you are ready. Bring the big toes together to tucks behind you, send the hips on the heels, open the knees as much as you need. Walk your hands forward and press the forehead down onto the mat. You can sitting on a block of pillow or cushion here. We will be here for a little bit to arriving into the body, arriving into your space. In the moment right here on your mat. Keep going inside, keep connecting with the body. And let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it all go. One more, just like that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it all go. Beautiful. And this time, breathe in and out through the nose. Keep breathing, my friend. And when you are ready, we begin to move. Inhale, come up to a tabletop position. Exhale, shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale to a cow pose, drop the belly down, lift the chest, open your heart. Exhale, cat pose, push your palms away from the mat, rounding through your spine, chin into the chest. 2 more rounds, just like that. Inhale, belly down, open your heart. Exhale, rounding your spine, chin into the chest. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, tabletop position. Exhale, curl the toes, extend the legs to a high plank. Continue breathe here for a moment. Push your palms away from the mat, hug the navel towards the spine. You got this. 1 more inhale. Exhale, down dog, send the hips back and up to your first down dog. In the first down dog, take the 3 movements here. Maybe pedal the feet or sway the hips side to side. Take whatever you need here. Keep wake up your back side of the body. And we meet back in a stillness down dog. Inhale, shifting the shoulders forward to high plank. Exhale, send the hips back and up to down dog. 2 more rounds. Inhale, high plank, shoulders forward. Exhale, down dog, hips back and up. 1 more. Inhale, shoulders forward, high plank. Exhale, down dog, hips back and up. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg up to a 3-leg dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, stack the hips. Inhale, 3-leg dog, kick the right leg up. Exhale, right foot between the hands. Inhale, shifting your shoulders forward and pick up the left leg to a standing L pose. Exhale, forward fold, both heels down to the mat. Inhale, mountain pose, so go your hands up to sky. Exhale, twist to the right, open the right hand behind, left arm front, level your hips. Inhale, mountain twist, right hand to the left thigh, high five the left hand up and back. Just like that. Exhale, come back to carpet to teeter arms. Inhale, both hands up to sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Open the left arm back, right arm front, level the hips. Inhale, mountain twist. Left hand behind the right thigh. High five the right hand up and back. And exhale, come back to mountain twist. Carpet to the arms. Inhale, both hands up to sky. Mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hands from the hips. Hands down to the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, flat the back. High plank, exhale. Step the toe to the back of the mat to high plank. Inhale, shifting the shoulders forward. Exhale, drop the knee, chest chin down to a modified low plank. Cobra, untuck the toes, open your heart. Down dog, push the palms away from the mat. Send the hips back and up. Beautiful. Left leg up to a three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, stack the hips. Left leg up to a three-legged dog. Left foot between the hands. Inhale, standing L, shifting the shoulders forward. And lift the right leg, elongate your spine. Exhale, forward fold, both heels down to the mat. Mountain pose, inhale, circle the hands up to sky. Exhale, baby back bend, cut to the arms, open your heart. Mountain pose, both hands up to the sky. Exhale, chair airplane, bend the knees, circle the arms behind. Inhale, mountain pose, straighten the both legs, reach the arms up to sky, maybe open your heart. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips, hand down to the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, flat the back. High plank, exhale, toe to the back of the mat. Shifting the shoulders forward. Low plank, 90 degrees the elbows. Option, knee, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra, up dog, untuck the toes. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful, we do that again. Inhale, high plank. Shifting the shoulders forward. Exhale, low plank. Build the muscle memory, up dog or cobra. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. One more round, flow with me, my friend. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. You got it. Right leg up to a three-leg dog. Right knee to the right tricep. Exhale. Right leg up to a three-leg dog. Right foot between the hands. Circle the hands up to sky to a high crescent pose. Continue breathe. Beautiful. Exhale, bend the left knee down to the mat. Cut to the arms, open your heart to a crescent moon. Inhale, both hands up to sky, crescent moon. Exhale, half splits. Straighten the right leg, airplane the arms, chest over the right thigh. Option, hands on the mat. Continue breathe. Got this. Inhale, high crescent, rebend the right knee, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee up. Amazing. Exhale, flying crescent, reach the chest over the right thigh. Inhale, start pose, straighten everything up to the left, pointing all the 10 toes to the left side. Continue breathe. Reach the both hands up to sky. You got this. One more inhale. Exhale, horse squat, heels in, toes out, hands to the heart center. Lower the hips down, shoulders over the hips. Inhale, start pose, straighten everything up. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Bend the right knee. Cup to the arms here. Breathe. Beautiful. Inhale, reverse warrior. High five the right hand up and back, left hand on the left thigh. Breathe. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Both hands down to the mat. Pivot the left heel up. Extend the right leg back. Option one leg plank. Low plank. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. You got this. Left leg up, three-legged dog. Left knee, left tricep. Squeeze it in. Left leg up, three-legged dog. Left foot between the hands. Beautiful. Inhale, high crescent circle the hands up to sky. Continue breathe here for a moment. Widen the stance if you want. Lower the hips down, bend the left knee a lot, level the hips. Take one more inhale. Exhale, drop the right knee down to the mat. Crescent moon. Option cut to the arms, open your heart. Inhale, both hands up to sky. Exhale, half splits. Straighten the left leg. Airplane the arms, stretch over the left thigh, option hands on the mat. You got this. Inhale, high crescent, bend the left knee, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, circle the hands up to sky. Amazing. Exhale, flying crescent, chest over the left thigh, airplane the arms. Inhale, star pose, spin the right heel down, open the body up to the right, all the 10 toes to the right. Continue breathe. Reaching your hands up to sky, reaching the star above the head here. One more inhale, exhale, horse squat. Bend the knees, heels in, toes down, hand to the heart center. Breathe here for a moment. Strengthen the lower body. Just like that. Amazing. Inhale, star pose, straighten up. Exhale, warrior two to the front. All the 10 toes to the top of the mat. Bend the left knee, calf, to the arms. Continue breathe. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right hand down, left hand up. And breathe. Option, grab your left thigh with the right hand here. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Both hands to the top. Option one leg plank. Extend the left leg back. Low plank. Up dog or cobra. Until the toes, open your heart. Exhale, down dog. You got this, my friend. Inhale, right leg up, three-leg dog. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale, right leg up, three-leg dog. Exhale, right knee, left tricep, squeeze it in. Inhale, open the right knee up to sky. Exhale, set the right toes behind. Flip the hips up to a flip dog. Continue breathe here for a moment. One more inhale. Exhale. Bend the knees. Both hands back to the top of the mat. Step the right foot between the hands. Spin the back heel down. Inhale, warrior one. Circle the hands up to sky. Press the left heel down. Bend the right knee a lot. Palms together above the head. And breathe. And from here, interlace the fingers behind the back. Inhale, press the knuckle down, open your heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Surrender the upper body inside the front thigh. Drop the hands to the head direction. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale. Forearms inside your front foot here. Pivot the left heel up. Slide the left toe to the back of the mat to a runner lunge. Continue breathe. Surrender the hips down towards the earth here. Gaze at the top of the mat. With control, press the forearms away from the mat and sweep the right leg to the back to a forearm plank. Keep pushing the forearms away from the mat. Hug the navel towards the spine. Breathe. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, drop the knees down, belly down to the mat. Keep the mat under the toes. Hands underneath the shoulder. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, chest chin back down to the mat. 2 more rounds. Inhale, cobra. Lift the chest, open your heart. Exhale, chest chin back down to the mat. One more. Inhale, lift the chest, open your heart. Exhale, chest chin back down to the mat. Tuck the toes, push the palms away from the mat. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, down dog. Hips back and up. You got this. Left leg up, 3-leg dog. Left knee, right tricep, squeeze it in. Left leg up, 3-leg dog. Left knee, right tricep, squeeze it in. And from here, open your left leg to the left and up to the sky. Exhale, flip the hips, set the left toes behind to a flip dog. Continue breathe. Push the right palm away from the mat, open your heart. One more inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Bring the left hand back to the top of the mat. Use the core. Step the left foot to the top of the mat. Pivot the back heel down. Bend the left knee. Circle the hands up to the sky to a warrior one. Continue breathe. Press the right hip front, left hip back to level the hips. Bend the left knee a lot. Open your heart. And bring your hands behind the back. Interlace your fingers. Open your heart. Surrender the upper body inside your front thigh to a humble warrior. Continue breathe. You got this, my friend. Both hands inside your front foot. Forearms down to the mat. Pivot your right heel. Engage the core. Surrender the hips down to the mat. Get at the top. Active the right hip flexor. Engage the core and sweep the left leg to the back of the mat to a forearm plank. Continue breathe. With control, drop the knees down to the mat, belly down to the mat. Kiss the mat under the toes. Hands to the long edge of the mat. Inhale to a wide arm cobra pose. Push the palms away from the mat. Hug the elbows to the lower ribs. Open your heart. Exhale, chest chin back down to the mat. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Big back bending, heart opening. Exhale. Chit-chat chin down to the mat. One more inhale, open your heart. Exhale, chat chin down to the mat. You got it. Kiss the mat, sit down, bend the knees, grab the ankles or the toes. On the exhalation, kick the heels up to a bow pose. Kick it higher. Kick the heels a little higher up to sky. One more inhale. Exhale everything down to the mat. Hands underneath the shoulder. Put your palms away from the mat. Child's pose. Send the hips to the heels, forehead out to the mat. You got this, my friend. Standing on the knees when you are ready. Hips over the knees. And from here, you can tuck the toes for tractors here or untuck the toes. Hug the inner thighs in, squeeze your glutes here. Inhale, both hands up to sky. Exhale, camel pose, open your heart. Option hands on the hips or on the heels here. Lifting the chest up to sky. Gaze up to sky or gaze back. With control, lift the chest up over the shoulder. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Tuck the toes and the hips back and up. Walk your hands to the toes here. Feet hips apart, flip the palms up to the sky and slide the palms underneath the feet. Bend the knee to get long through the spine. On the exhalation, send the hips up to sky, chest over the thigh, head hang heavy. Send the hips a little higher, higher up to sky. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, release your hands back to the top of the mat to a down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg up, three neck down. Exhale, right foot outside the right pinky. Walk your hand to the top of the mat. And then bring the right hand on the right knee to a crooked monkey here. Open the right knee out. Straighten the right arm if you're feeling comfortable. With control, right hand back to the mat. Drop the left knee down. And circle the right hand up and back. Grab the left toes to a little twisting. You got this, my friend. One more inhale. Exhale, hand back to the top of the mat. Straighten the right leg. Send the chest down to the mat. Send the hip to the back here. Beautiful. One more inhale. Exhale, rebend the right knee. Right heel to the left. Exit the mat to a single pigeon pose. Extend the left leg back. Lift the chest, open your heart. Breathe here for a moment. And rest the forehead down to the mat for a moment. You got this. Both hands down to the mat. Turn the body to the left. And standing the left heel down to the mat, pointing the left toes up to sky. I'll turn to the front so you may see me. You don't have to turn. And from here, reach your left hand out in front of you. Right arm above the right ear and lean the torso to the left thigh for a side body stretch. Breathe. One more goodbye inhale, exhale, lift the shoulder up, right hand behind the right hip. Lift the hips up to a stargazer pose. Feel free to bend the left knee here to open the hips, open the heart. Beautiful. Hips back down to the mat. And come back to a down dog. Jaw transitioning. Tuck the toes and the hips back and up. Left leg up to a 3-leg dog. Left foot outside the left pinky. And from here, walk your hands to the top of the mat. And bring the left hand to your left thigh here to a crooked monkey pose. Continue breathe here. Lower the hips down and straighten the left arm out as much as you can. You got this with control. Left hand back to the top of the mat. Bend the right knee down to the mat. Circle the left hand up and back. Wrap the right toes to a religious twisting. You got this. Ready the left hand back to the top of the mat. Straighten the left leg. Send the hip to the back here. Reaching your chest down to the mat. Maybe forearms down to the mat. You got this. Rebend the left knee. And bring the left heel to the right side of the mat. To a single pigeon pose. Extend the right leg back. Hands on the mat. Sit up right here for a moment. And rest the forehead down to the mat for a moment. You got this. Lift the chest up and turn the body to the right. Left heel inside the right thigh. Extend your right leg out. Press the right toe to the right hip here. Walk your right hand forward and left arm above the left ear. Lean the torso to the right for a side body stretching here. And breathe. See if you want to grab the right toes with the left hand. Open the chest forward a little deeper. You got this. Lift the chest up. Left hand behind the left hip. Lift the hips up to a stargazer pose. Feel free to bend the right knee. To open the hips, open the heart a little deeper. You got this. One more inhale. Exhale, hips back down to the mat. And then open the legs to a V shape. Walk your hands forward. Extend the tailbone back and down. Forearms down to the mat if you are feeling comfortable here. Breathe here for a moment. You got this. Lift the chest up and bring the heel toe together in front of the mat. Circle the hands up to sky. Exhale, seated forward fold, forehead to knees. Hands on the mat or grab the heels or the toes here. You got this, my friend. Lift the chest up and bring the shoulders down to the mat. Bend the knees, hug the knees into the chest, squeeze the knees into the chest. Extend the left leg out. And then bring the left right knee to the left side for a supine twist. Open the right arm to the side. Stack the hips, soften the belly, soften the chest. And hug your right knee into the chest. Extend the right leg out, bend the left knee in. And bring the left knee to the right. Stack your hips. Open the left arm out, soften the belly, soften the chest. Soften the gaze or close eyes. Beautiful. Hug the both knees into the chest. One more goodbye inhale. Squeeze the knees in. Lift the forehead to the knees. Exhale, Savasana pose. Straighten the legs. The arms by the sides, the palms facing up. Relax your physical body and your mind. Keep relaxing in Savasana pose as long as you like. Keep relaxing, my friend. From the top of the head all the way down to the fingertips to the toes. So that was your 3-minute yoga practice today. I hope you enjoy it and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. And I hope to see you again very soon. The light in me bow to the light in you. Namaste.